Good morning, good afternoon, CI 202. I'm very excited to be presenting digital citizenship, which is our topic for Unit 8. Digital citizenship is related to a lot of the other themes that we've been doing in this course, including how we participate using new media in new spaces. It involves how we tell stories of ourselves and of the issues that are important to us in our communities. It involves learning to participate using digital media to influence and to persuade people. So digital citizenship is a fascinating topic because it gets at what's important to us as individuals, as well as what's important to us as a community, as a nation, as a group, etc. So there are many definitions of digital citizenship, but for us, we are using one that has two components. The first is online respect. So how to be safe, responsible, and respectful when going online. Scholar Sonia Livingstone likes to balance the idea of risk and reward. So oftentimes when we think about young people going online or participating in various digital media, oftentimes the first thing we hear are reports of sensationalized activity, either bullying, sexting, unexpected encounters, etc. And while these sensationalized reports may contain a kernel of truth, oftentimes they are based on fear. So Livingstone advocates balancing the risk of going online. So yes, it may be risky to use the internet, that is true, while also balancing the rewards. So there are many rewards related to adolescent development that are especially important for young people. They have to figure out how to socialize online, how to negotiate conflict, how to potentially avoid conflict or avoid an escalating situation or scenario. So I don't think we should just say that young people should not be online, or that students in middle and high school should not be using the internet, but we have to teach them how to use it safely, responsibly, and respectfully. So that's the first component of digital citizenship. Second is online civic engagement. So how do we get people to participate in the kind of social change that they wish to see? So civic engagement means more than just working to pass laws. It means more than just voting in a national presidential election once every 4 years. It means more than being a member of a local political party. Civic engagement has a real participatory element to it, and scholars who study digital citizenship have suggested that as a result of changes in both our globalized late capitalist society, there are changes in how people engage online. So there's been a shift from a model of citizenship called a dutiful citizen, in which is formed around organized groups and kind of based on a hierarchical model. For example, I would belong to the Rotary Club and I would vote for a particular political party. Scholars such as Lance Bennett have suggested that the model of the dutiful citizen is actually being replaced by the actualizing citizen, who's engaged by her interests online, who uses digital media to participate in things online, and whose online practices may contribute to a societal improvement. So civic engagement is more than just passing laws, because this is something that can be incredibly hard to do, even in the face of a national tragedy such as a mass killing. So there are other ways to become involved civically, and we will look at some examples of that in this unit. So for example, one way to participate in online civic engagement is through your participation in an important social issue. So here in Iowa, we have often lamented our polluted waterways and other environmental hazards. So one way to become civically engaged would be to support the issue of environmental stewardship, of clean water, and you may use the tools of social media and or digital media to help you reach your goals. So digital citizenship is related to a lot of the other themes that we've discussed in this course, including participatory play, identity expression, a changing conception of literacy. So in this unit, we will think about how people use multimedia to persuade, inform, or explain something. So digital citizenship for me is fascinating because it looks at the kinds of changes that average people can make. So people like you and me, how can we use digital media and social media to help us create a society that we want to live in? So it's about participating online. It's about using digital media to produce, to collaborate, to share, and to critique media as well as society. In this unit, we are urged on by one of my favorite quotations, which says, "The practice of democracy must be taught and learned by each generation." So democracy is not just something that is handed down each generation. It's not something that we automatically get, but it's something that must be practiced. It is a participatory act. It is not simply enough to watch as people make laws and then to vote on them. But for many people, there are ways to become even more involved civically and even more involved with our society. So in this unit, we will read two readings. One is a book chapter that I wrote that looks at how young people are using digital media to engage online, and it looks at two organizations or two case studies rather. And the first is called The World's Fair, and the second is called Mouse. So you can read that. The second one is by our former teaching assistant for this class, Sam von Gillern, and he writes about how teachers can use digital media for various political and or civic engagement purposes. So those are the two readings this week. And we have digital activities, including iCivics. And I really think that you will like it. And I look forward to this unit. Thank you very much.